We're getting our day started. Got a lot to do today. A lot of really fun things I'm really excited to bring you guys along on. But first, we're cutting up some old peppers that I let go to waste. Yes, I let them go to waste. I didn't use them quick enough. But you know what? That's the wonderful thing about chickens. They're little trash compactors and they take our scraps and make eggs. So nothing really goes to waste here. Daddy get your treats? Did Daddy get your treats? Is it a treat? Is it a treat for the morning? Huh? Yeah? Today we're actually back in our front part of our property, which there's the house and the barn and my wonderful, handsome hubby. And like he just pointed, the road is this way. So we want to clear this out because we have some plans for this area. We're not really airtight on what we're set for. We've got a couple different ideas, but Mark's looking at me right now because he knows what I want to do with the area.
As we mentioned before, we have a lot of open area around the farm that we aren't using, and even though the road's that way, there's like a ravine in these woods, and we still have probably like 60 or 70 feet of yard before we even hit that ravine. So one of the ideas she's talking about is pigs. So we talked about that later. So pasture type pigs, which are what, coonies?
Coonies, or you've got like your Idaho pasture pigs. Yeah, but I like the coonies because they're a lot more cute.
So maybe something new for the farm. So.
Yeah, not this season, guys. Yeah. This is to come.
We still got a lot to clear out. As you can see.
So we've got all of this area, and I'm actually going to be. Well, he's done a lot of the clearing already. He's done a really good job with a lot of the clearing, but I mean, this is probably a full acre up here,
and
at
honestly,
least.
A lot of it's invasive honeysuckle, and what was the other one we were talking about? Grapevine.
Grapevine, yeah. Which we were at. He was just talking to me about one of the. What are they considered in the area? Are they?
They do like songbird environments. Like
yeah.
For protected.
Yeah, so they'll sometimes go and cultivate an area for protected songbirds, or they'll come and remove things that are not good for the songbirds. And grapevine is one of those things in this area that actually is protected as a sapling, and then once it reaches a specific growth rate, it's considered invasive.
Yeah, which it does quickly.
It will take over trees. We have trees here that will be upright, and then once the grapevine starts to come into bloom and to leaf out, like literally the tree just starts to sag down, and it can kill the tree because of all the weight.
Through here, like our farm's a mulberry branch, there is a lot of mulberries in here, but man, they've been overtaken by that.
They really have. They really have. Like the grapevine will get in the top of trees and just strangle them out. So we're going to try to clear some of this, and we're going to hopefully utilize our goats for brush clearing, which is one of the other great things about goats. If you have any rough terrain or a property that's got a lot of weedy browse or just things like horses and cattle won't touch, goats will eat it up. Poison ivy, honeysuckle, they will destroy that stuff. So I'm hopefully going to help Mark chainsaw a couple of things, but then I'm also going to bring over some panels and set up maybe a rotational system through this line that goes all the way back up there with my kidding stalls, because they're just drop pin pens basically. So we're going to be utilizing them today to hopefully do a little bit of permaculture, and their little goat berries will make wonderful fertilizer for the grass that we hope will take over this area to support pasture pigs in the near future. Yeah.
I had to clean all this brush.
You gonna clean that brush?
Yeah. So
on
when
accident?
I was out here working on it, all of a sudden you'd feel something crawling and it'd be a spider or a beetle going through it. So the clean brush, I had to clean the beard first. That's why it's gone. And part of it because I got tired of sweating.
I'm in mourning.
You gotta be careful also when you're moving all this stuff because you'll whack your partner.
You guys tell what's happened a couple times. Yeah. Both been pulling on things and knocked each other over or smacked each other with limbs, and it's a good way to start a marital dispute. Yeah, but I've been mourning over his beard. I came home and I'm like, what happened to your face?
It'll grow back.
It will grow back like in a month too. It's ridiculous.
Low enough so mowers and
My Paul Bunyan right there, no beard.
these honeysuckle are just ridiculous.
If we can get like the big stuff out of here, then I can get my panels in here and let the goats have a field day for a day or two.
I love this stuff.
Oh, and they'll have it eat to like chest high everywhere, and it'll be super easy to get in here and move around. But got a lot of work in front of us, guys.
Yeah. It's so thick you can't even put fencing
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons we're going along this line first. And then we're going to try to figure out the big main trees that we want to attach our fence to so that we can use some of the natural structures in the area rather than us trying to drive posts, because there's so many roots in this area, we'll just hit roots. It'll be awful.
Mulberries get top priority.
Yeah.
Wonder why. Namesake.
Couldn't figure that one out. So it's been a couple of days since we were back here moving brush and clearing some land, but we figured there's a lot of stuff in here that our goats would really like to have, so what better way of utilizing our goats in kind of a permaculture-y kind of way. They'll give back to the land that we want to sow grass with for hopefully pastured hogs in the near future, and also do a lot of work for us and remove the foliage from all this behind me, so that it's easier for us to get it out. So yeah, let's make this easy on ourselves. Let's take after Justin Rhodes and have our animals work the land for us. Let's do some permaculture. Done. Lost some hair out of my ponytail, but that's cool. So I've got this set up. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the bucks over, and I know I don't have much daylight left, but really the idea is just to kind of get it started and work from here. So now that the panels are out here, which these are my panels from my kidding stalls that I got from Seidel. There's going to be a link down in the description below if you want to visit Seidel's website. It is not an affiliate link. I get nothing from it, but if you see these drop pin panels that can be made into stalls or easily movable or quarantine pens, Seidel's your place. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the bucks over and see what they do in whatever amount of time I give them today, and then hopefully we'll let them do it again tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. But they will always return to the buck pen at night just because I don't have a guardian with them specifically. So yeah, that's the only bad thing, but they're motivated by food. So as long as I act like I've got food, I think they're gonna be okay. So let's get to that. So the boys are in here. Yes, they're cleaning up the green. But you guys look. Look at everything in there. There's just a lot in there for them to do. So we're hoping that by doing this, they're going to help us clear out this line and make it easier for us to come in and cut it down. Because right now with all the foliage that's out here, it's really hard for us to get into like the base of honeysuckle or any other small tree or thorned tree, and goats love poison ivy and briars. So those are things that we don't like because they end up giving us rashes or prickling us. So they'll take care of all of that too, and hopefully make it easier for us in the long run, and fatten their little tummies, get them nice and fleshed out, and give their pasture a break. So all the way around, this is just kind of a good setup. Their pasture kind of needs to rest anyways, with 3 of them on there now, but before there was 5 or 6 bucks on there, and that really is taxing on that small of a pasture. Even though these guys are minis, that's a lot of poop being passed, a lot of parasites, a lot of everything. So hopefully this will give their pasture a little bit of a break, give them a little bit more browse, and clear out this brush line for us so that we can get it ready for maybe new farm occupants, or at least just to be able to see and manage our property. Whether it's pigs over here or a new garden or something that helps us be more self-sufficient is still up in the air. But I'm rooting for pigs. Is it good? How, buddy? You guys have cleaned this so well. Look at this. They've gone up just about as far up as they can go. So you guys can see like past mark. This is where they were before. You guys can see they ate that all the way down. So they're definitely doing their job helping us remove brush. Yep. So I guess I'll redo this. Oh, Poseidon. Jeez.
I'll show his boss.
Yeah. Shooting blanks, or he could be a bigger boss, but oh well. Okay guys, we got the last installment for today. I'll let them eat this down and put them back in their pen. But you guys look what they've been doing. They cleared this spot, they cleared down there, and now they're in this thick stuff. So hopefully they'll clear this today and I'll give them a break and I'll continue it down the line. But I really don't think I could be much more happy with what they're doing. And this whole permaculture thing's actually like pretty cool. Watching them kind of take care of the land for me, give back to it, and prepare it for new barnyard residents. I think that's going to do it for us today, guys. Thanks so much for being here with us. If you guys have goats and you're not utilizing them, I don't know why I didn't do this a long time ago. It's wonderful to watch them take what I don't want to use, what I want to clear, and use it for food and fodder. Gives their pasture a break while they're over here, and prepares the land for sowing of grass or sowing of whatever goes over here. So yeah, we're excited. Thanks for taking your time out to watch the video. We really appreciate it. And stay tuned, guys. We got some big things going on. There's a lot of things happening on Mulberry Branch Farm, and I can't wait to bring all of them to you. So remember to stay healthy out there and be kind to one another, and we're going to catch you in the next one. Bye.